Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of My Hero Academia final season on episode 3 or episode 162 of the total number of episodes of My Hero Academia. This episode right here was nicely done and a lot of fans have been waiting for it depending on your point of view, so if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We get to see Bakugo waking up or revived and getting ready to go into action. We get to see All Might remembering the words of Night Eye that he's about to die a gruesome death at the hands of a villain. And eventually, we get to see more of Deku and Bakugo working together, and that Deku decides to activate Gear Shift to give Kakchan or Dynamite the boost he needs to go save All Might. Of course, the user of Gear Shift warns Deku that if he uses now, the recoil is going to be very bad, dude. Don't do this, but Deku does not listen because that's just who he is. He needs to save the people he cares about and everyone else altogether. And he flings or throws Bakugo to get to All Might, and due to everyone like praying, I guess, and going against Fate or plot armor, whichever one that's fitting for you, Bakugo manages to save All Might from being torn into two pieces by All For One. By that time, we get to see how Bakugo only managed to survive. When Edgeshot was on the edge of his last lifespan or lifetime, he tried to restart Bakugo's lungs and heart, but unfortunately was not listening to him. Or listening to being, I guess, revived or whatchamacallit. Reinstated or whatever the word is, to maybe get him back conscious and alive, but it is because of Bakugo's own sweat glands or quirk is what allowed him to revive and to actually get alive, because he poured him out before his death. By that time, we get to see All Might giving Bakugo one last gift, or a gift of his own. It's kind of useless, but it can act as a splint. By that time, we get to see the scene where All For One's getting very angry because everything is falling apart. And eventually, as Bakugo decides to face All For One, he gives All For One a hard time because All For One's not trying to focus on him right now. Eventually, the damage he's inflicted on All For One is very effective, and combining that with the side effect of his quirk getting more disastrous and more stronger, but the painful effects are getting over there. We get to see Tomura, Deku, Bakugo, and All For One getting ready to go beyond their own limits and do what they gotta do in order to win the fight. And of course, All For One, like I said, is actually being distracted right now, and Bakugo is giving him a hard time, saying, "Hey man, you want to get to him, you gotta get through me first." Of course, Bakugo's parents, I guess you can say Bakugo's father could not see Bakugo facing All For One because he knows what's going to happen, or feels like he knows what's going to happen. But we get to see that Bakugo's mother tries to encourage him, saying that he has the same grin like he had before. But we get to see All For One getting very enraged and going into a mad state, saying, "This is all your freaking fault, Kudo." And of course, that, I guess that name is the one that really ticks him off the most. But whatever the situation is, Bakugo says, "Dude, you're really stupid, aren't you? I'm Kakchan Bakugo, or Bakugo Kakchan Buster," and so forth. Next episode is called Quirk Explosion. So yeah, all I can really tell you without a lot of detail, Bakugo gets revived, I guess, and then works with Deku, saves All Might, Bakugo faces All Might, Deku goes into Gear Shift once more to face Shigaraki, and everyone's getting ready to break their limits and go beyond. So looking forward to the next episode. So until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm off for Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.